What is up, all collectors and gift givers? Today, I should have gotten my nails manicured before I started doing this bit, because ew. Today we are doing a video where I attempt to do a My Froggy Stuff coffee shop craft. Then I need to do like one of these. She always does that. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I attempted a My Froggy Stuff craft. It is the coffee shop. I've wanted to make that coffee shop for years. That's how I found her channel. It was one of the first videos I ever saved in my YouTube saved. I've just wanted to make this for so long. It is so adorable. I love everything about it. I'll put my own personal spin on it and everything. But there's a lot I learned while I was doing this, and she has like the patience of a goddess or something. Like, she is a goddess. She's a crafting goddess. Like, everything about Toya from My Froggy Stuff is like
that you do.
Obviously, there's a key difference between me and her. She has talent. She's also much more family friendly than me, advertiser friendly, stuff like that. Like, I say a ton of shit on my channel I shouldn't be saying. And that's what makes me me. I made a staircase from her channel before. Like some foam board closets that were like kind of inspired by her, kind of inspired by the Barbie fashion model collection case, and that closet from the Barbie the Look collection. Is that what it was called? Something. So this is just my journey. It's gonna be a lot of cuts and vlogging, and I haven't made a video where I filmed this many separate things all over the place. At the end, I will tell you how much time it took me, how much money I spent, but for the moment, enjoy the ride that is this crafting video. Also, clearly, like, I will have the videos linked below to the crafts I use, Toya's channel, My Froggy Stuff, all that stuff. If you guys have always wanted to watch her, but you haven't, I suggest the crafting videos. They are fabulous. Like, I don't know why I'm suggesting Toya's channel like it's the secret I found or anything. She's like, she is the doll channel on the platform. Like, she is the woman that you want to go to. But yeah, have fun watching this gay, chaotic journey. Okay, so I don't usually vlog, and my eyes look really pretty in like natural sunlight. Holy shit. Okay, so I am at Walmart, but you can't see it because this giant douche truck is in the way. But I'm gonna go in there first to look for some of these crafting supplies that I don't have, because the only other craft store here is Michael's at the mall, and it's gotta be like the most expensive, up-priced, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, the Michael's here is really expensive, and stuff that would be like $5 at a Michael's anywhere else, here it's like $7. So I'm gonna try and save some money and go into Walmart, even though this one, no, people wear their masks here for the most part. Like, it's a liberal college town. So even though there is a big old douche truck pulling out right now. Actually, that worked out really good. Okay, so the first thing on my list is one small box that can fit 12-inch dolls. Definitely gonna need some glue sticks. Some more tacky glue because mine dried out. And then I'll definitely need some super glue for a different project. I'm gonna need some washi tape, some black craft foam. Okay, and then some stickers with that are letters. So Walmart was virtually painless. There's always some white lady with like her shopping cart taking up the whole space of the aisle, and then they get mad at you when you walk past it. But now I am at Michael's. If I can, nope, that is Ulta. Okay, and it wouldn't be a My Froggy Stuff video without a shit ton of scrapbook paper, so let's pick some up. I totally forgot the mall is anchored by a Joann fabric, so I'm gonna go there. And I found some metal beads that could work for the coffee canisters. And here is all of my crafting supplies and crap. Probably cost me around like $50 to get all the supplies, something like that. I can't remember. I'll let you guys know the grand total when I am finished. And I went to school, and apparently the color printer doesn't print color at my university that I'm paying thousands and thousands of dollars to go to.
I start by removing the tabs from a cardboard box.
Glue down the tabs on the top of the box. So hot glue didn't work, but maybe this tacky glue will. Hey Siri, how long does tacky glue take to dry out?
Within 48 hours. The same amount of time it took your dad to leave after you were born.
Well shit, Adam, did you know that tacky glue takes 24 to 48 hours to dry out? So I'm gonna have to wait, but there's the coffee shop so far, and my expensive college textbooks are holding it down while it dries. Jeez, that angle is a choice. Okay, so from here, Toya wants us to cut out some holes. So I measured some holes. So we got 2 big holes right here, and then we actually cut in a doorway in the back. So I'm gonna do that. And one way I like doing that is usually if I'm cutting out something out of something, I will slice like a gash in between and then cut around that so it's easier to pull out and make it a perfect square. So we're gonna do that. Okay guys, and that cut out pretty nicely. They're not the cleanest cuts because this thing's a little dull, but it looks really cool. Toya's really good at this, which we all know, she's the crafting queen. The glue that I put down, it said 24 to 48 hours, but it was more like 12-ish hours, and it's fully dry and permanently stuck down, so that's great. Sorry, I haven't showered today or anything, I'm just wearing my pajamas. But yeah, let's do the next step. So the next thing I have to do is cover all of the walls with scrapbook paper and the floor. So, where did I put my oh yeah, under my bed so it can flatten out. So as far as like scrapbook paper goes, I'm thinking, because Michael's was out of like a more natural brick, so this will be the brick that I will use for the walls. This will be like the countertop. It's kind of like this marble. This will be used for the actual counter to differentiate it from the floor, which is another wood grain, but it's just like a regular old wood grain floor. So that is what I'm doing. I'm not gonna film this part because it'll take up way too much memory and it's gonna take me forever to put it all down. So I will jump cut to the finished product.
Hey, Barbie.
Okay guys, and then here is everything with the scrapbook paper on. So in the parts where you're not gonna see, I like didn't put scrap paper to like save on scrap paper. This was a massive pain in the ass to do. It takes up a lot of paper. You have to do like a ton of patchwork that looks really bad if you look up close. I don't know how Toya does the glue stick, couldn't get it to work. So I've just been using a ton of double-sided tape and it holds everything down better and can be like manipulated around a corner, an edge or something. So I have some heavier Barbie boxes holding everything down. I have the countertop glued onto the floor, and because it's tacky glue, I'm gonna give it a couple more hours. But just so you guys know. Okay guys, and then I made this cute little sign with all of the drinks and everything, and then we will just put that here on the back wall. And then I added 4 more signs. And wooden popsicle shelves. I also added a popsicle stick bench made out of invisible tape that doubles as storage. And in a separate crafting video, Toya shows you how to put together some coffee canisters. So I did mostly what she told me to do. We will just add those in to the coffee shop. Next, I made cute little trash cans inspired by her toilet paper roll crafting ideas video, which we will also add into the coffee shop, one for the customers and one for the employees. Then I chopped up a bigger napkin into doll-size napkins for the dolls. Okay, girl, I don't know how she does this while she's holding the camera, but also trying to gently place stuff on the counter. We also have cut up toothpicks for coffee stirrers and sugar, which are from the same glass bottle kit that I used to make that bottle of poppers for my Ken dolls. Next, we have a little cash register that I kind of just made flat like a tablet, and then it shows the customer their total on the other side. And then we'll just place that on the counter anywhere. So like I mentioned, her printables came out black and white because the colored printer at my university, for some reason, never works. They also came out in a much smaller scale than I think they were supposed to, but we will use those items to fill our shelves with the stackable cups and the coffee bags. Next up, I made cardboard and paper tube tables. They didn't come out super good. The acrylic paint on the cardboard really sucked it up. So I decided to dry brush it with some like kind of more silvery paint, but it just came out really blue looking. And I didn't paint underneath because it kept messing up the glue that was holding it down. But if you look at them from this angle, we got some pretty decent little coffee tables. And the Little Sty Dollars coffee shop is coming together pretty well. Sty is half of my last name, and then I put dollars instead of bucks. I was gonna put Stydos, like the opposite of bucks being does, but it just looked like Stydos. So Sty Dollars is what we're stuck with, because my original idea was fat bucks, but yeah, I decided against that. But now we're gonna add a bunch of little details in from different kinds of Barbie and Monster High accessory sets. And voila, the finishing touches. Well, the finishing touches would actually be dolls, which we will bring those in. But I have these little chairs from a Monster High coffee shop accessory situation that I got for $5 off Facebook Marketplace. And it came with a coffee espresso maker, little sweets tray, those little coffee cups, a carton of milk to put in your coffee from the totally real Barbie house, a tiny little phone that looks like ancient. But if you guys remember, like, phones used to be plugged into walls at a certain point in time. It was crazy. Just the shelf full of products, ancillary stuff, a little water bottle from the Barbie Fashion Model Collection. But why don't we get the dolls in here? And there are 5 dolls I'm utilizing in this playset. So we have Tate waiting for his grinder date to show up. Another BMR girl who is stretching and getting ready for her run after picking up a refreshing iced tea from Star Dollars. Then we have the Man Bun BMR 1959 doll sitting on the storage bench waiting for his order to be finished. And then of course Man Bun Ken is the barista, because it only makes sense because this is a West Hollywood style kind of coffee shop. And we have the king, Tantric Lucas Maverick from Integrity. After a night of partying and clubbing and clogging up his sinuses, he needs coffee to make it through the rest of his day shift at Nordstrom Rack. This is so much freaking fun. Toya is a genius. I had a great time making this, and honestly, like, the whole coffee shop is great, but I think what gets me the most are those tiny little garbage cans. Those have to be like the cutest thing I made. I don't know why. I think it's because like they're trash and I identify, but ultimately this is so freaking cute. Okay guys, and that was I attempt a My Froggy Stuff coffee shop craft, and it was a lot of fun. It was tedious. I started this on Saturday and didn't finish until about Tuesday because of how much stuff I had to wait to dry and etc. Like I said, the glue sticks don't really hold down the paper that much. I know Toya makes it work in her videos. I don't know how she does it. I use the exact same glue stick she's using. So, I had a lot of fun making this, all the little details. This is so freaking cute. I've wanted to make this craft for so long. I went through a ton of double-sided tape just to make sure that all the paper stuck to the cardboard and walls. The whole craft from like start to finish, getting materials I needed and everything, ended up costing me $57.85 with tax and everything, but a lot of the products I bought are not a one-time use. I have like a whole ton of crafting stuff like available now that I can use for later crafts, because I would love to make that loft bedroom playset that she made. And I would also love to make that lofted closet because I want just an obnoxiously huge closet for my dolls. So yeah, guys, that's everything. We all know Toya is the crafting queen. She is a genius making a box room work like this. And down below, let me know if you've ever attempted some My Froggy Stuff crafts before. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Oh my god. This is like the gayest coffee shop this side of the Cascades. The only thing it's missing is a bathroom for meetups. Ooh, I could craft that. Okay, so this is what your 30-year-old son has been doing. Don't worry, I got my homework finished. But I made a whole entire coffee shop that'll fit my dolls based off a craft video I watched online. And look at those little trash cans. Are you f***ing kidding me?